Hey, so we have a new video today. I want to talk to you about, do supplements work? And that's a little bit of a loaded question. Just got done with my workout. I didn't want to go through combing my hair or anything. I'm not going to try to make myself look prettier than I really am. So we're going to get right into it. The question of, do supplements work, usually means, will I build more muscle and will I build more strength? There's also the argument of, will I burn more body fat, which we'll get into all three of those. So typically, the question starts with protein powder. 2.2 pounds here. Will I build more muscle by taking protein powder? No. It's a food. That's all it is. It's protein, it's calories. Now, if you need protein and the protein powder is providing for said protein needs that are going to go toward muscle, then yes, you will build more muscle because you ingested more protein. Not because of the specific protein powder. You could have taken in tuna, you could have taken in chicken, you could have taken in beef, you could have gone for hamburgers at McDonald's. If you provided your body with its protein needs for increasing your muscle mass, then you will increase muscle mass. There is no magic in protein powder. It is simply a convenience item, and ideally, maybe you'll save some money buying a particular brand of protein. Maybe you'll look for one that's much more expensive because you're silly and feel like doing that. Maybe you'll find health benefits with one brand of protein versus potentially eating steak if you're not a big fan of eating steak, or you have issues with, if you're a vegetarian, you want to find a vegan brand of protein powder. Great, more power to you. That would certainly help you if you get tired of eating rice and beans or other items. I'm not vegan. I don't know how all that works. It's not my thing, but do whatever you like. The question of, so will protein powder work? Yes, protein powder works because it's food. That's all it's meant to be. Now, companies might try to sell you on the idea that it's more than food. Don't believe that hype. It's food. If you need protein, to find a way to get protein, and it will help you build muscle insofar as what's holding you back is protein needs. If you don't work out and you just take all kinds of protein powder, you will not build more muscle because you are not stimulating your body to build that muscle. So, does protein powder work? Yes. Will taking protein powder make you build more muscle than not taking protein powder? And I think that's the key word. Will it make you? The answer is no. It is a food. Full stop. That's it. If it's easier for you to make a protein shake and take it with you in the morning than to sit down and cook some eggs or something for breakfast, then it can help you because it's convenient. It's easier for you to do. It can make you more consistent with reaching your protein requirements. But in and of itself, it is nothing special. Quest bars, any other protein bars, protein powders, the oats overnight, which I think is a pretty damn good product. I've enjoyed that. Not sponsored. I don't have any sponsors, any of that nonsense, obviously. I just happen to like it. I find that more tolerable than most protein powders, even though it also has more carbohydrates because it's oatmeal. But things like that are all options to help you reach your needs. None of that will make you build more muscle than steak, chicken, whatever. Sidebar, I apologize if my vision kind of flutters because I'm trying to look at the camera here on the phone, which is how I do my recording. But since I have the camera flipped, it's easier for me to just look at my own image so I know what I'm doing. But I understand it's going to make my eyes go from one direction to the other, so I apologize. Second category, pre-workout. This is Cannibal Ferrex, the EU brand. I'm not in the UK, but it was on sale on their website, buy one, get one. This flavor is Rabid Smurf. Do not buy this flavor. It tastes like baby aspirin. It is absolutely disgusting. I've had it for a while. They have another flavor, pineapple hand grenade, which I also purchased. That one's perfectly fine. Now, insofar as pre-workouts, will this make you build more muscle? No. There is nothing in here that contributes to the growth of muscle. However, unless you count the calories, and I don't see it on here anywhere. There's caffeine, there's some amino acids, there's green tea extract, which is also natural caffeine. There's diamine, which I don't know what the hell all that is. I'm not going to lie. I haven't really looked into all this. It amps you up. It's not really jittery because it has less stims than their American brand. But what this will do for you is because of the stimulants and the caffeine, which you can also just take caffeine, it may help you get another rep or so in the gym. So if you can do more in the gym, you can potentially stimulate more muscle growth. Looks like my camera's gone out of focus. I apologize for that. You can stimulate more muscle growth, which then if you take the protein powder or eat food, you don't need protein powder, you will provide the nutritional requirements to recover from the workout. Before you grow, you have to recover. And then provided you allow for the increase based on recovery and nutrition, you'll grow more muscle. Not because of the protein powder, not because of the pre-workout. The pre-workout may help you, may amp you up, it may give you a kick in the pants, it may help you get another rep or so it can help you with the first step of muscular growth, which is the stimulus, which is the actual workout. Will it make you grow more muscle? Absolutely not. Doesn't matter what the studies say, it's simply impossible. Otherwise, if you took that product and did nothing else, you would grow. That's not what happened. Then we have creatine. It's a vitamin shot brand because it was cheap. Now, will creatine make you build more muscle? No. It's one of the most studied supplements. It will help you insofar as, again, similar to the pre-workout, it may help you get another rep or so because it's an energy source. And if you're doing higher rep sets, say you're doing sets of 10, 12, 15, whatever, creatine also acts as a lactic acid buffer, which is one of the things that can stop you from performing more repetitions. And if it buffers that, it may enable you to get another rep or so, which may stimulate more increases in strength or size. Stimulate doesn't mean you're actually going to achieve it. You then have to provide recovery, and you have to allow the nutrition for recovery and growth. So there's a 3-step process to building muscle. Stimulate, recover, grow. You have to do all. If you short circuit the process, you may still have some results, but it won't be optimal. One of the best things Mike Mentzer said in regard to protein powder, remember muscle is 70% water. So if you want to wonder, like, how much protein do you really think you're going to get, or how much muscle you're going to get out of a container of protein? Well, that's 2.2 pounds in that container. So first you could say the least or most would be 2.2 pounds. But if we understand that only 30% of that is of muscle, the pound of muscle is actually solid tissue and the rest is water, maybe out of 2.2 pounds of protein powder, maybe you can get 6-7 pounds of muscle, provided every bit of that protein powder that you take in goes toward building muscle, not just recovering from the workout, not your normal daily protein requirements. So if you're eating protein either through that or through food above and beyond what you need, or I would say a combination of that in food, since we want to know how much of that protein powder is actually contributing to muscle growth, the answer is probably not much. And certainly no amount that requires that protein powder. You can probably find Greek yogurt, other kinds of meats, and if you're willing to eat meat, for a price that may be comparable to what you're paying on protein powder. Maybe the protein powder is the better value. That's for you to decide. It doesn't do anything magical. It's just protein. That's it. It's powdered food in this regard. And not even whole food, because it's only one macronutrient. So there is no supplement you can take that will make your body build more muscle. None. Zero. Doesn't happen. Can't happen because the FDA would make it illegal, because it would be considered a drug-like effect, because steroids, which will make you build more muscle, are a drug, and any supplement that claims to have steroid-like effects, which is what Weider used to say about its vitamin and mineral packets, which were just vitamin and minerals, they used to claim it would have steroid-like effects, and that got them pulled off the market, or at least they had to change their marketing because it was illegal for them to make the claim that their supplement acted like a drug. If this bottle of protein powder was shown to actually make you put more muscle on your body, the FDA would pull it off the market and say it is acting like a drug on the body, and you wouldn't be able to buy it. So if a supplement was as effective as they claim to be, even if they just say, build X amount more muscle, they won't say steroid-like effects because they can't. But if it did produce steroid-like effects, that's all the FDA needs to pull it off the market. If it acts like a drug, it can be treated like a drug. That might sound really shitty to you, and it does, because if someone was successful enough to actually make a supplement that did everything it claimed to do and worked as effectively as steroids and was natural and legal, it would become illegal. The FDA would pull it off the market. Sorry, it's just what they would do. Now, I think I might have missed what I said about Mike Mentzer. I apologize. Let me go back to that. He said And this came down with it being 70, with muscle being 70% water. He said, why don't they tell you to drink a gallon of water a day? Because supplement companies can't sell you water through the mail. And some have tried. There are not necessarily supplement companies, but there are companies out there that want to sell you their water or their magic water filters. And I don't mean Brita. I mean, there's companies that want you to pay like $500 to $1,000 for some nonsense that they say provides some magical reverse osmosis or some other garbage about their product. Now, if you want to get into more exotic supplements like testosterone boosters, which typically don't work, but let's investigate that for just a moment with a little logic and common sense. Let's just say your testosterone levels are 500, whatever the measurement, milliliter per deciliter, millimole per deciliter, whatever the hell. So let's say you have your testosterone measures at 500, and I sell a supplement that brings it up 1 to 501. That's not even a 1% increase. It's going to do nothing for you. It's negligible and will have no real measurable effect on your body. And let's say someone else makes a supplement and it says 500% greater testosterone increases. What they want you to believe is that it's going to take you from 500 to 2,500. But that's not what they mean. They mean it's 500% greater than whatever they studied as the placebo. And if that placebo brought you up 1 point, they can bring you up 5 points, and their claim is legally true. They've now increased your testosterone 500% over placebo or over other products in the study. There'll be a little asterisk. You'll have to look it up. You'll have to read it. But again, if these supplements could actually increase your testosterone to an efficient degree, they would be illegal. It would be a drug. And there are some gray market supplements out there, some pro-hormones that are still on the market that may do this, so they convert, they're like a step away from converting to testosterone, and because they're not actually testosterone, they're on the market. But they can be pulled at any time. They're very, not sketchy, because they may do what they claim to do, but the reliability of being able, if you think you buy them today and you're going to have them down the line, it's unlikely that you will, because the government is going to crack down on those eventually, I would imagine, as soon as they see that they can. A lot of these companies are fly-by-night companies that are going to try to get your money today, as much of it as they can, and they may even use the argument that this might not be on the market for long. That way, the more you buy, the more they make, and then when they're gone, they've made their money. Or even if they market it as drug-like effects, and it doesn't get pulled off the market, they just have to change the marketing. By then, hopefully, in their mind, they already have you as a customer, and whether it works or not, you're going to keep buying it because maybe you don't know any better, or maybe you went and got tested and your testosterone level did go up a tiny bit. You think that's enough to make a difference, but really it's not. The supplement game, pro-testosterone supplements, testosterone boosters, have not really been shown to provide an amount that's really going to make a difference to anybody. As far as I know, maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't read a whole lot of research on them, because if they really worked, they'd get pulled off the market. If they were as good as they want you to believe they are, you wouldn't be able to buy them. Other supplements, do they work? Yes, they work insofar as they provide the benefits they claim, which are either helping you get through a workout by providing you with energy. Doesn't mean, you can buy caffeine pills much cheaper at Walgreens, or you can just go get a latte at Starbucks and have enough caffeine that should get you through your workout no problem. Could argue you don't want all the calories. Okay, fine. You like your pre-workout, you like to get jittery, you like to feel amped up, have at it. It's not going to hurt you, but it's not going to make you build more muscle. You have to go in and do the work. So hopefully it helps you get through your workout. So does it do what it says it does? Help you get through the workout? Yes. Does it give you the pumps that it says it'll give you? Maybe. Depends what they put in there. I never really use a product for pumps anyway, but it may. Does creatine work? Yes, insofar as it can help buffer lactic acid, so you may get another rep or so. It's an immediate energy source, so you may be a little bit stronger in the body, and it also pulls water into the muscle cells, so it may cause you to gain some lean mass, not muscular weight, because it's not going to be muscle tissue. That's why even in their mid-90s when Bill Phillips brought creatine to EAS as Phosphagen and put it on the market, he was very clear to say that he would gain lean mass. Water is lean mass. Carbohydrate is lean mass. Anything that's not fat is lean mass. Bone is lean mass. Creatine doesn't increase bone, but if it pulls more water into the cells and you gain 3 pounds of water weight, even if you were bloated, you just gain some lean mass because it's lean. Yay. Doesn't do anything for you if you just get bloated, but you add some water weight from creatine and it's in the muscle. It can buffer lactic acid. You might get a few more reps if you're doing higher rep sets, and it may benefit you. and it may provide you with a little bit more strength. It's also supposed to be good for the brain. We're constantly learning new things about creatine that make it seem like a better and better and dirt cheap supplement. There's almost no reason not to take it, even for general health. Protein powder, just powdered food. That's all it is, not even whole food. There's also carbohydrate powders, which may provide you more energy, which may help you post-workout if you need to use it to help with immediate recovery. And you won't recover in full, but it'll help you get the recovery process started. Typically, I don't think you really need those unless you're doing a much higher volume of work. But does it do what it says it does? It's carbohydrates. It's an energy source. Yes. Will any supplement that you can go to the store today and buy make you gain more muscle than not taking that supplement? No. None. Period. Full stop. If you're young and don't have a lot of money, you don't need to buy any of this. You don't. It won't make you grow any faster than not taking it. It won't. Can you stimulate more growth? Maybe. Maybe. But if you have a shitty sleep schedule and you eat a shitty diet, fix that first. Fix that first. I've noticed when I get 8 hours sleep on a day before I go to the gym, I definitely have a better workout than on days when I get 3. I wouldn't try to set a PR on those days. So, Cat's crying. I got to go find out what the hell's wrong with her. It's pretty much all I have to say. You do not need any supplements. They can be of benefit to you if they fulfill a very specific need, such as that protein need, or if you are dragged down and you want to kick in the pants, the pre-workout can help you. Those are needs. That's why they're called supplements. They will supplement your diet. If your diet shit, fix that first. If your sleep is shit, fix that first. If your programming is shit, fix that first. Comment below, like, subscribe, share, whatever. Do it, don't. I don't really care. I'm not trying to make a huge living off this. This isn't my main source of income. I'm just doing this for fun, which is why my videos are infrequent. Most of it's just me benching because I have someone who's willing to film that. My other workouts, not so much, but things are going pretty good for me right now. Not because of supplements. That's it. Have a good day.